So here at Dig Easy Compost, we coined the term, the 3 F's of composting. Fresh, fractional, finished, which we'll go over later in this video. Here we have the fresh. This is everything that has not been able to be used one more time and can't be fed to livestock or anything like that. So all this is going to get processed for further composting. So here we have a pumpkin, which we're going to shred to make sure it breaks down quicker. We got some avocado, tea bags. This is a compostable bag that does really well. You make sure you experiment with your compostable products before you fully commit to them, because sometimes they don't break down as much as you want them to. Obviously brown paper bags are a great way to hold the stuff and they break down, and just all your typical kitchen waste. I think I see some pancakes in there. So for the second F, it's fractional, which means it's in the process of breaking down. The microorganisms are doing their job, the conditions are just right, and I'm going to stick this thermometer gauge in here to show you how hot it gets. The reason there's going to be a high temperature is because all these microorganisms are actively eating and releasing gases and creating a high heat atmosphere. You can see on the gauge there's a low, medium, and a hot. You'd want to be in this range, which is 80, 100, 120 degrees. If you get too hot or past too hot, a lot of those microorganisms are actually going to die and not be able to survive the pile. So once you know your temperature's good, this is in the 100 range. You also want to make sure you control your moisture levels. So hosing it down helps keep the microorganisms happy and not dry out. All right, so here we have the third F. This is finished. You can tell it's finished because it's been turned multiple times. It's been maintained. The moisture levels have been maintained. The temperature is no longer at a high point. It's no longer at 100 or anything like that. It's basically whatever the ambient air temperature is, because the microbes there's nothing left for them to digest. There's nothing left for them to process. It's in the simplest form, the humus. And it's been kept here. A lot of times we like to cover it to keep weed seeds out, because a lot of things will start growing in this rich organic soil. Yeah.